Let's take you to the northwest, where local SMMEs in the construction center in that province are frustrated by a lack of transparency in adjudication processes. Refiloe Seboko is standing by to tell us about those frustrations. Good afternoon, Refiloe.
I'm going to tell you about those frustrations, but also I'm going to allow SMMEs, some of them are here to engage in those engagements that are happening, stakeholder engagements that are happening with Sandra. Frustrations and emotions were high just before we did this interview. Debbie, come a bit closer and let's talk about your frustrations. We just saw you raising some of the frustrations that you guys are having when you are trying to, you know, you also try to raise an issue of transparency.
Yes, ma'am. Tumela Malakai. Khakhomola to Kaleboga. Jaga Kalusite Kinna Debbie. Kinale company ma. Company yaka Iberaka construction ma. District Association of Women in Business. Rebono go botlhokwa mma gore nne le mokgatlo o ntseng jana ka mo mahikeng mo go na le kgatelelo thata mma ya batho ya bomme ba ba gatelelwang ke borre ba ile gore they are in the same industry as us, which is construction. Se re se tletseng fano dintlha tse dingwe tse ke di buile mma ke gore ne ke botsa di representatives tsa Sanral gore di policies le di guidelines tsa bone according to GCC, which is General Conditions of Contract, according to SABS, which is standard which is SABS standards ne gore they are reng ka adjudication processes le transparency ya adjudication reports, because rona ba bangwe re na le experience ya go tendera for routine road maintenance as subcontractors ko Sanral ne hela mma re dira bojotlhe ba rona gore hela have go adjudication processing ba tle ba khone gore re tsetse matsapa di tender document tsa rona, of which tender document tsa teng re di kry as the soft copy, but we have to submit them as the hard copy. Mma ke kopa go bolela gore with experience ke na le yona tender document ela e kopele kana rim ga rena mmereko ga se re bereke ga rena madi a go reke di rimi tsewa di printer mma. It's a lot. One of my associates that document is actually tedious, and it is according to experience ke na lona jano mma ne re fela aba nne le transparency ya adjudication report. Adjudication report, it will help me gore ga this year ga tender e bulelwa ke gone gore ke correct my mistakes where I made mistakes as an SMME, as a contractor or attendant for that project. The second point ene ke bua ya bone ke gore ba ntgona le ntate o buileng ka training. Refiloe training ma under via ko Lichtenburg. Training ewa they baba re advise gore re nne le approach and technical approach and methodology. Technical approach and methodology. This is where now we explain as a subcontractor or to undertake a the construction process or the maintenance process. Number two, mo gona mo marinale planning program. Look, more planning program or bonds are the main contractor this is the period undertaking this project, and then from beke ya to beke ya all over and above we submitted the cash flow projections cash flow projections center to na bua ka tsone se le gore di submitted cash flow projection ya ba tlhalosetsa gore nya under the contract the agreement appointile ka 400,000 more 400,000 the first month I'm going to maybe ke tla claim 58,000 e le gore ke site establishment and going forth. On top of that my last point ke gore ke lemogile gore ga bantse ba bua go na le mme Mokitini. She's a consultant mo mahikeng under Sanral. We need consultant development program. There are people like me who are qualified. I'm a qualified civil engineering technician. I have to be registered with a certain professional body. For an example, EXA or SAISI. We can only obtain register from those institutions. Now we can only do that via consultant companies, not as a contractor. Consultant development program for directors, study company as individuals, so that we can be registered. With those professional bodies. The civil engineers and technicians, we must be registered with these professional bodies. How can get if I'm not registered with a professional body?
Thank you, Debbie. Let me welcome Gaupalelo Dudu to also understand his frustrations. He was also raising some issues there. And also, Gaupalelo King, what is it that you are taking from the presentation that Sanral officials are making? And your frustrations, are they similar to what Debbie is raising?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, generally as the local business people, Sanral highly project. Santla, the issue of budget ya bone inyane for ngaka modiri molema is an area. Re kopa hore ba edify budget. Number two, like the issue of monopoly. There are some people who are doing jobs continuously and consistently so. Ko Sanral ba re kopa hore go ba consider the in-house capacity re nang le yona. Because we've got people with capacity, that grade 9 and whatsoever. Being it in consulting and actual construction, already saying actual capacity. We are not a sub-province of other provinces. We are not a sub-provinces of Gauteng and Limpopo. We want to do our work here. Northwest budget province. So we are pleading with Sanral, or they must consider our people because continuously we've got capacity. We know how to do our work. They must come here to tell us, but Lord of Mereko as the actual residents of the Northwest. So Sanral is not taking us serious. We don't know is it Sanral or is it the government at large? Because we're experiencing the same problems continuously as the Northwest people. They are continuously consider a fella as forever emerging contractors. I don't know who said to them who are emerging. We've got capacity. It's high time now we must benefit directly from our own economy, more provinces in Yarona. Because we're not even working on other provinces. They are considering, they are saying locality is Northwest because they've made Northwest to become a cash cow of other provinces. I think it's high time that the government should take care of us and they must take us very serious as the actual residents of this province.
For the benefit of our viewers, please confirm your name and surname again.
Safe Northwest. I'm the president of the Safe Northwest.
That engagement is ongoing, and one of the gentlemen that also raised their concern, I'm also going to ask for the benefit of our viewers to please tell us your name and surname and some of the points that you raised inside there.
Yes, my name is Lungilem Tuyedwa. I am a member of Amalgamated Business Forum. Sitting here is not for the first time we come to a meeting or a presentation like this with Sanral. It's been quite a number of times. We went to towns like Lichtenburg, towns like Zerast, even here in Mahiken they came to present this type of thing with us. So we are saying to Sanral, they must take us serious because we need incubation, and that incubation must not only be an incubation without benefiting. We want to benefit. We want to know about the contract agreement of Sanral, what is meant about us. We want financial assistance because Sanral is getting a lot of budget from our government, but that government doesn't include us, the people of the Northwest. So it's high time Sanral take us serious. If not, we're going to make a resistance on their roads to make them. Rainbow is not only the company that should benefit here in Mafikeng and the entire province, because the Rainbow is the only company that comes here and take a lot of money. We fill the document of Sanral. That document it's like a Bible, and it's costing us a lot of money when we're printing it in the internet stores as the small emerging SMMEs. So when we finish to fill it and when we fill it and go to them with the complete document, they're saying we overpriced. How can you overprice something like 500,000? You beating for a tender to fill up the road patchings. So we are. Yes?
Let me just. I know there's a lot that you need to raise, but allow me to thank you and let's leave it there for now. Dudu, let me throw it back to you in studio. That engagement is ongoing, but also we'll also get an official from Sanral to come and respond to these frustrations.
Thank you very much, Refiloe Seboko.